Well, in a historic day on Capitol Hill, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson went before the Senate Judiciary Committee, making opening remarks on day one of her Supreme Court confirmation hearing. Judge Jackson has a decorated resume. She served as a clerk for Justice Breyer, who she would be replacing. She was also a district judge, public defender, and served on the U.S. Sentencing Commission. Judge Jackson currently sits on the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals. Meanwhile, a group of students at Richmond High School were riveted by today's confirmation hearing. KPIX 5's Devin Fehely on how Judge Jackson's nomination is both history-making and an inspiration for them.
Students in speech and debate and mock trial, among others, here at Richmond High School eagerly watched today's confirmation hearings. They say they found both inspiration and encouragement in seeing an African-American woman poised to ascend to the high court. In Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson's poise and professionalism, students at Richmond High School found a mirror of possibility, reflecting back their own dreams of a career in law or government service.
Somebody that looks like me, that's literally like going to be in the highest court, is like kind of inspiration, since like a lot of my family members, they didn't go to college. Seeing that makes me think that I can actually exceed to that level.
Ellen Rosenbluth, who also coaches mock trial at Richmond High, watched and discussed the hearings with her students, encouraging them to savor this historic moment and to learn from the powerful examples set by Judge Jackson as a woman and as a person of color.
As a kid, I wanted to be a lawyer, and I always looked at, people in law professions, and I was like, okay, that's someone I can look up to, but I'd never seen, a woman of color that I was like, that's me.
Many of the students that we spoke to say as young women of color, they have often allowed self-doubt to narrow the vistas of what's possible, of what they may someday become, but found in Judge Jackson a set of trailblazing footsteps to follow.
It's good to not only see a woman of color, but just a woman in general in a high position. For like all women, it gives them, oh, somebody looks like me, they're at this position. When I grow up, I'm going to be right there in the same spot where she's at.
Students say the greatest takeaway from today's hearing was the fact that they no longer have to place any limits whatsoever on their educational and professional ambitions. In Richmond, Devin Fehely, KPIX 5.